Honestly, just make the plunge. It's so freeing, not waiting for other people to actually visit the places that you want to go to, you know, to actually like figure out what you want to do, where you want to go, and just doing it. And spoiler alert, it's not as lonely as you think. This is your sign to solo travel. I'm gonna share my top 5 tips I've picked up over the last couple of years of solo traveling, and I'm really happy to share it with you. So I started solo traveling and it was for my birthday. I think I was turning, I don't know, I think I was turning 21 or 20. I did a mystery holiday with Journey, and that was my very first solo trip. It was also my first trip to Spain. I visited Malaga and Granada, and I had a great time. I'm so glad I booked that mystery trip, because even though I was sad at some points of the trip, there was one night where I was actually crying. I was watching a Bollywood film in the hotel room. I was tearing up, but it really did open up a route in my life where I was just like, it really allowed me to continue to do things on my own. I was in a very transitional period of my life where I didn't really have very close friends. My family members that I was close to didn't really want to do the things that I wanted to do, and this holiday kind of opened a route where I was like, if I can go to Spain, I can go to this restaurant, I can do this experience, I can go hiking, I can go to a spa on my own. I can do that in London, my hometown. So I did that. And I've been solo traveling ever since. I went to India, I went to Gambia on my own, I went to Paris on my own, I've been to Amsterdam on my own, but I've been to a bunch of places on my own, and I'm telling you, it's the freest. It's so freeing, because you're no longer shackled to, does this person want to do this? Does this person want to come with me? Does this person have the finances? Does this person want to? You're just doing it solely for yourself. And that is the most amazing thing. It feels so good to be able to just say, hey, your girl's feeling this way. I'm gonna do that, you know? It really does give you more control over your life. Let's start with step 1. If you do want to solo travel, first get used to solo dating. That would mean going on a cinema date, going for a coffee on your own, going on a long walk, and then stopping at your favorite restaurant and dining by yourself, reading a good book and getting comfortable with being on your own. It will help with the transition to being in another country on your own. But if you're crazy like me, maybe just go straight into solo traveling. And that's where step 2 comes in. You book a holiday to a place that is not too far removed from the country that you're based in. So for example, and isn't too far as well. So for example, I'm from London, so Spain is fine. It's only a couple hours away. Most people speak English, and I can come home anytime, phone call away, and it's safe for women. And if you're queer, or if you are disabled, or if you're black, make sure to check that the country that you're going for your first solo travel is safe for all those things, so that you're able to freely walk around at night, so that you're able to freely just, you know, go to dinner, come back at 10 p.m, go to a club, come back at 3 a.m, and be fine, you know. This orange juice is so crisp. I'm obsessed. I feel so bougie with the wine glass. Grab yourself a drink if you haven't already. Thirdly, don't be ignorant, babe. Make sure to learn a few key phrases in the language of the destination of your choice. So Spain for me, so I would have learnt, hi, how are you? Hi, can you help me? Can you direct me to? My hotel is da 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 da. Will help you so much with feeling comfortable whilst you're in that country. It just allows you to just kind of move around the country and the space that you're in more flexibly and more comfortably. And the waiter is not going to be rude to you, because you are speaking, you're trying to assimilate, and you're trying to like be kinder and learn their language. Even on the plane ride, do a little Duolingo, do a little bit of language learning, and it will definitely help. 4, make sure to share your location at all times with someone you trust. Make sure to pop in check-ins with your friends or your family. Schedule in FaceTime calls. Make sure to schedule in dinners where you're having FaceTimes with your friends, so that you build those positive kind of memories around your holiday. So that next time you're like, yeah, I feel fine, I can book another one. I feel comfortable enough to be able to, you know, book that trip. It's fine to lean on the people that you love. So don't be afraid to book in those FaceTime calls. And finally, don't be afraid to stay in hostels. I said it. Stay in shared accommodation. It helps so much because you do tend to have a lot of people that are solo traveling. You can grab people for dinner, like I did in my Paris vlog. If you want to go watch that, grab people for dinner, you can grab people for lunch. There'll be activities, there'll probably be things that you can do together. It kind of eases the uneasiness that you feel when you are in a foreign country. And if you are kind of like, I can't do a solo trip and I can't do a hostel both in the same trip, stay at a hostel but stay in a private room, so that when you do go into the shared areas, you can make new friends and you still don't have to share a room with people. That is the ultimate hack. I would recommend anyone to do it. Any age, any gender, anything. If you do have the financial ability or you can work towards it, solo travel, you'll honestly thank yourself for it, and you'll get so much experience and confidence. The confidence is life-changing. It helps with every aspect of your life. You are just so much more in tune with yourself because you know yourself outside of the noisiness of other people's opinions and behaviors and perspectives of you. Cheers to solo traveling. Don't forget to drop a comment and let me know where your very first solo trip is or was. See you next time.